The screen is black. A single shaky breath cuts through the silence. I still remember the exact second my world cracked open. It wasn't a scream or a fight. It was quiet. Too quiet. The kind of quiet that happens right before everything you thought was solid turns to ash in your hands. My name is Elias. I used to think loyalty was the one thing that couldn't be bought, sold, or stolen. I was wrong. For 8 years, Marcus was more than a friend, he was the brother I chose. We met in that dingy campus coffee shop when we were 19, both broke, both pretending we had our lives figured out. He had this laugh that filled rooms, this easy way of making you feel like the most important person in his orbit. I had plans. A steady job in graphic design, a small apartment with too many plants, a girlfriend named Lena who loved Sunday mornings and hated surprises. We were inseparable. Movie nights turned into all-nighters talking about dreams we were too scared to chase. When my mom got sick, Marcus drove 3 hours every weekend to sit with me in hospital waiting rooms, bringing bad coffee and worse jokes just to see me smile. When Lena and I fought, he was the one who talked me off the ledge, reminding me she was the best thing that ever happened to me. I trusted him with everything. My passwords. My fears. My future. The first crack appeared so small I almost missed it. It was last spring. Lena had been distant, phone face down, quick to leave the room when texts came in. I chalked it up to work stress. She was climbing fast at the marketing firm, always on calls, always networking. Marcus noticed too. He kept asking if everything was okay, squeezing my shoulder a little too long, I searching mine like he knew something I didn't. One night he showed up at my door unannounced, holding a six-pack and a forced grin. "Bro, we need to talk." My stomach dropped. I thought he was going to tell me he was moving away, or worse, sick. Instead he sat on my couch, cracked a beer, and stared at the floor. "It's Lena," he said finally. "She's seeing someone." The room tilted. I laughed, actually laughed, because it had to be a sick joke. But his face didn't crack into a smile. He just kept talking, soft, careful, like he was delivering bad news to a child. "She told me a few weeks ago. Swore me to secrecy. Said she didn't know how to tell you." I begged her to end it, Elias. I swear I did. My pulse hammered in my ears. "Who?" The word came out like gravel. He hesitated. Too long. Then, in a whisper that sliced me open, "Me." The beer bottle slipped from my hand. Glass shattered across the hardwood. I didn't move to clean it. I just stared at him, this man I'd trusted with my life, while the pieces of 8 years rearranged themselves into something ugly. He cried. Actually cried. Said it started innocently, late-night talks when I was working overtime, shared playlists, inside jokes that felt safe because they were just friends. Then one night after too much wine at a work event, lines blurred. He said he hated himself every day after. Said he loved me like a brother. Said he was going to end it, that he just needed time. I wanted to hit him. I wanted to scream. Instead I asked the only question that mattered. How long? 4 months. 4 months of my life being a lie. 4 months of her kissing me goodnight while texting him. 4 months of him hugging me hello while planning to take everything. I told him to leave. He begged to stay, to fix it. I shut the door on his face and slid down against it, listening to him sob in the hallway until the sound faded. That should have been the end. But betrayal has layers, like an onion that keeps peeling until you're bleeding. The next few weeks were hell. Lena moved out while I was at work, left a note on the kitchen counter, "I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you." No explanation. No goodbye. Just gone. I stopped sleeping. Stopped eating much. The apartment felt haunted, her perfume still on the pillows, his laugh echoing in memories. I kept replaying every moment, the way Marcus always asked about her day first, the way she'd light up when he entered a room. Signs I'd ignored because love makes you blind and trust makes you stupid. Then came the night that broke me completely. I was drunk, really drunk, scrolling through old photos when a notification popped up. An email from our shared cloud drive. Marcus had forgotten to revoke my access. I opened it. Folders. Dozens of them. Labeled with dates. Photos. Videos. Messages. The oldest one was from the first month they were together. A selfie of them in my bed, our bed, smiling like they'd won something. Another video, her laughing as he filmed her dancing in my living room, wearing my favorite hoodie. Texts, can't wait until he's gone for the weekend. He's so clueless, it's almost cute. But the worst, the one that turned grief into rage, was a folder dated 2 weeks after he confessed to me. They were still together. He hadn't ended it. He'd just bought time. While I was falling apart, they were planning a future. Vacation photos from a trip they took while I thought she was visiting her sister. Messages planning how to ease me out of the picture without drama. He'd looked me in the eye, tears streaming, and lied again. Not once. Not twice. Every single day since. I sat on the floor until dawn, screen glow burning my eyes, every new image carving deeper. The breaking point came on a rainy Tuesday. I drove to his place. Knocked once. He opened the door smiling, then saw my face and the smile died. I didn't yell. My voice was calm, almost gentle. I know everything, I said. The cloud. The photos. The trip. You never stopped. He went white. Started babbling, excuses, apologies, promises. Said he was going to tell me the truth soon. Said he loved her. Said he still loved me like family. I pulled out my phone. Played the video of them in my bed. Let the sound fill the hallway. His knees buckled. I didn't hit him. I didn't need to. The truth did more damage than fists ever could. I turned to leave. He grabbed my arm. Elias, please. Don't ruin everything. I looked back at the men I'd once called brother. You already did. I walked away. Blocked him everywhere. Deleted every photo we ever took together. Moved apartments. Changed jobs. Started over. But some nights, when the silence gets too loud, I still hear his laugh. Still smell her perfume. Still feel the weight of what I lost. Not just a girlfriend. Not just a friend. My ability to trust anyone ever again. So here I am, telling you this. Not because I want sympathy. Not because I want revenge. I just need someone to know that sometimes the people closest to you are the ones sharpening the knife. And when they finally use it, the cut goes all the way to the bone. If you've ever had someone you loved turn into a stranger overnight, if you've ever looked at someone you trusted and realized they were never really there, would you forgive them? Or would you walk away and never look back? Tell me in the comments. Because I'm still trying to figure it out. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe for more stories.